Claire Marie Riley.
Hey, so today is basically day one of our cross-country sprint or slog back to New England for Claire's graduation. We've had an absolutely amazing time in the last 2.5 months. We're just now leaving Durango, Colorado. This is Junction Creek Campground, which was a really cool place.
Very cool.
And we had a great day yesterday. Actually had some sunshine, which was cool. Explored a little bit of downtown Durango. It was cool. So basically the next 8 days, it's a
harvest host, loves travel.
Like get up and go every day and drive for 6 or 7 hours and then set up camp again. So wish us luck.
After spending several months roaming the Southwest in the stream, we rolled over 2,500 miles from the western slip of the Rockies through the heart of the Heartland, all the way to the Seacoast of New Hampshire to see our youngest daughter walk across the stage and receive her master's degree. It was a slog, but also an incredible adventure. We picked up and moved every day for 8 days, stayed most nights at really cool harvest host locations.
We just got to the top 10,856 feet on a pass. Now we are making the downhill. How we doing, Paul?
Paul's a little nervous. It's all good. I probably don't need my sunglasses anymore.
And it's snowing.
The first night of this journey, we came across a brand-spanking-new Love's RV stop in Walsenberg, Colorado. It was a gem, pristine and perfect for what we needed. Amazing views of the Spanish Peaks and the prairies to the east of the Front Range. On our way there from Durango, we crossed 2 high mountain passes in the southern Colorado Rockies. Wolf Creek Pass, which is an elevation of 10,856 feet, and Levada Pass, with an elevation of over 9,400 feet. Both of these passes were the highest we'd dragged the stream up and over up till that time, and it was snowing in both passes to boot. Needless to say, I was a bit nervous, and I'm pretty sure the grip on my steering wheel was absolutely white-knuckled. Our Chevy Trail boss, Quarter Ton, got the job done, but we gave her the hardest workout of her life up to that point. At one point in the switchbacks climbing Wolf Creek, we actually got passed by an 18-wheeler rig, and I started to wonder whether she was enough truck for us. Hey guys, just crushed a pretty good workout in this absolutely spectacular weather here in, I don't even know where we are. We're somewhere south of Pueblo, Colorado. Easy for me to say. Spanish Peaks behind me are just absolutely magnificent, and the sun rose right over there this morning, just before 6, and turned them a glorious kind of pink alpenglow. It's really pretty cool. So here is the eastern Colorado prairie. We're actually in a Love's truck stop RV camp that is phenomenal. It's pristine, absolutely like one of the nicest places we've ever seen. It's not like our kind of thing because you can see, you know, if it were full, it'd be just one RV after another. But it's been pretty awesome, and we had this place almost to ourselves. And then to work out in that kind of blue sky and sunshine with that view is special. So just thought I'd share it with you.
We left Colorado and rolled east, paralleling the North Platte River on I-80 into Nebraska. Wow, we thought Nebraska was beautiful. Neither of us had ever spent any real time in Nebraska or Iowa other than to drive through them. we were pleasantly surprised at how lovely both states were.
Hey, we're at a rest stop in Nebraska. First time we've really ever been here. We've driven through once or twice, but geez, 30 or more years ago, and never been here since. And it's quite lovely. It's very flat, but all green, kind of greening up after some rain. So anyway, we're gonna grab some lunch. This is day 3 of our cross-country slog back to New England. It's all going pretty well. All right.
I just get to sit and cool earth everything.
Yeah, we're headed to Thunderhead Brewing, a little town outside of Kearney, Nebraska, and that's where we're staying at the Harvest Host site tonight. We're excited about crushing some brews at Thunderhead. All right, so we're outside Thunderhead Brewing, which hopefully that's in the background. I can't see.
There it is.
But it is awesome. We stopped here over. We're gonna hear the Airstream's back there, and we're doing Harvest Host. And this was one of the Harvest Hosts, and it's pretty cool. So by the way, that's very Nebraska looking thing there, and it was awesome. The beer here is freaking
super good. Really good.
It's if you're near Kearney, Axtell, Central Nebraska. Come on by, use the Harvest Host app, get your spot, and then it's really, really cool. So the people here are awesome.
Super friendly.
Yeah, very different than Boston. Everybody wants to talk to you, and very interested in what you're doing and stuff, and it's just really friendly. So cool place. Thunderhead Brewing. Almost full moon there. Pretty cool. We are in the heart of Nebraska, in the heart of the Heartland. There's a stream hanging out, a bunch of farm sheds, and can't quite see it because of all the stuff there, but one magnificent sunset out here in Heartland.
First Harvest Host stop was at Thunderhead Brewing in the tiny farming community of Axtell, Nebraska. Cool people, great beer, and a quiet and safe spot to grab a good night's sleep. This was our first time ever staying at a Harvest Host location, and it was fantastic. We got an early start the next morning and crossed eastern Nebraska and across the mighty Mo, the Missouri River, rolling into the lush and rolling farms of Iowa. Like Nebraska, Iowa was beautiful. You can certainly appreciate the appeal to early settlers seeking a place to homestead and begin cultivating the bountiful prairie.
Hey guys, just got done with my first in-gym workout in a few months. It was pretty awesome. I got to use some dumbbells, and there was a rower that looked really inviting, but I ran out of time. We're at the Highlander Hotel in Iowa City, Iowa. Beautiful morning, here we go. And right off of Interstate 80, so if you hear that hum in the background, here's the stream, and right up behind it, behind those trees, is I-80, which we're more or less tracking all the way back to Ohio, and then onto 90, which becomes Mass Pike, which runs right to Westboro. So anyway, hope you're doing well. Felt really good to get a good workout in, and now we'll be on the road here in about 30 minutes.
Our next stop was also a Harvest Host location, the Highlander Hotel in Iowa City. This hotel has a long history as a gathering place in Iowa City that goes back generations. The staff were super helpful and very welcoming, and we were able to pull up to a grassy lawn out front and grabbed my first hotel gym workout in months. We also had a great meal in their really cool sunken bar that's also a game room. It was a cool spot, awesome people, easy peasy access to and from Interstate 80, and just another jewel and worth a stop if you're passing east or west on that highway. After Iowa, we rolled right through Chicagoland, which was a bit harrowing and not advisable, pulling the Airstream, and then on into Indiana.
we've been rolling through the Heartland now for about 3 days or so on our way back to New England, and we got to see some really beautiful places that I'd rarely spent any time in. I think Iowa and Nebraska I had only driven through before, and both were just magnificent. What amazing countryside. So to my Nebraskan and Iowan friends, do live in a special place. Slightly envious of you guys. Nebraska had all these cool sand dunes and many more trees than I anticipated. I kind of thought it'd be a little bit more like Kansas with wide open prairie. Basically followed the route of the Platte River, which followed the route or the Transcontinental Railroad followed. So that was kind of cool. And then all the way into Iowa, and Iowa was equally gorgeous. What magnificent farms they have out here. Now we're in northern Indiana, pretty flat. Very humid. Holy shit, the humidity went up from like 0 to 90 like within 1 day. So we'll be crossing Ohio tomorrow, heading into northeast PA, and then all the way across New York back to New England.
We skipped right over Ohio, linking up with I-90, which we are very familiar with at its eastern end in Massachusetts. From here, we were on a straight shot east all the way to Boston. But first, we had a couple more stops, the next in the wine country along the shores of Lake Erie. Who knew that the lake-effect snow-battered northwestern Pennsylvania coastline was a prolific producer of great wines? We rolled on to our next harvest host location, Presque Isle Cellars. Sadly, the tasting room was closed. It was a weekday in the early shoulder season. We didn't get to try out any of their well-regarded vinos, but we did camp along a beautiful little stream that flows through the property and had the place entirely to ourselves.
From here, we were heading into familiar territory in the Northeast. As much as we would have liked to stop in the Finger Lakes area of western New York, we had to make time to get to the Berkshires for our next Harvest Host stop, Bright Ideas Brewing in Westfield, Mass. It's just an easy 90 minutes or so from our former home in Westboro. We hit Bright Ideas on their monthly Deadhead night and caught some amazing live music with a Grateful Dead cover band. The brews were fantastic, the staff was cool and welcoming, and the band was awesome. We may have celebrated a bit too much, but we were grateful and super happy that we just covered all that distance and we were only a 2 to 3 hour roll from our final destination in the Granite State.
It was surreal rolling past Westboro and our old stomping grounds in central Massachusetts after being away for so many months and then up into the Seacoast region where we'd spent so many fun times exploring. It happened to be opening day for our friends at Wellington Camping Park in Lee's Hook, New Hampshire. This is a quaint family-owned campground that welcomes many seasonal campers who've enjoyed the warmer months here for decades and generations.
Morning, friends. Kind of nothing better than having the world to myself here early in the morning. Made it to New Hampshire. All went real smoothly and safely, thank God. And we're excited to spend the weekend up here with Molly and Claire and Jordan and celebrating Claire's graduation. Holy crap, is it humid here compared to where we've been. Really enjoyable to have like low single-digit type humidity. And geez, honestly, since we crossed the Missouri River, it's been nothing but humidity. Up here in the Granite State, walking through some lovely farmland, just loving life, feeling blessed. I would have just slapped your face. Is that not part of the rules?
You get it?
We had a blast hosting the family at our stream and having a great cookout. Molly got to spend a couple of nights in the stream with us, and we rambled around one of our favorite cities in the U.S., Portsmouth. We are incredibly proud of our beautiful and brilliant daughter, Claire. She's the first of our family to earn a graduate degree and is bound to do great things in her life. The 2,500-mile-long haul from one spectacular corner of our country to another was an epic adventure, and so worth the effort to celebrate our little girl's achievements.